A lot of the houses in England compulsory buy, and they did it illegally because of what Teddy Heath did. Right, so because I've been in this street for so long, and my cousin also knows that the people that were in this house, so they forced the people out of this house in the 70s, and then that's when they took over the corporation. And they did it slowly because at first it was a Newington Green Housing Association, but then it went to Islington, then it went to Partners, and then it's like, but this belonged to a family before that you kicked out.
Well, I just want to say this, for the people watching, these are the steps, what I believe. Watch the video.
Go away. I'm asking you nicely to go away. That's all.
Do you want to see my credentials?
It's keeping a secret.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hello there. I think you've responded to this situation, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I just want to advise you something, right? I've got everything. Oh, hello again. Did we see each other the other day at a house, a shop repossession? Sorry. Anyway, this gentleman has made a false allegation against me. If it has come through to you, please watch my camera before you arrest me. Otherwise, I'll be suing you.
I don't want payment, no.
So what is it that you want?
I'm here to take possession of the property.
So-
As I've said, the only person who stops me is London Borough of Islington because I'm enforcing the
Who
writ
is
on
here
their
for
behalf.
London Borough of Islington?
People over there.
Can they come? Can the London Borough of Islington come in? Because this is between London Borough and Islington, isn't it? And no? Colleen?
Yeah.
Colleen?
Hello.
Come. Alison? Hi. And so all of this is about, because obviously I haven't paid rent, so it's a debt.
Okay, this is Alison to speak to. I deal with the tenancy
I
side.
don't want cameras on me.
Whoa, there's steps. Dynamic risk assessment first. They're dangerous steps. Them steps are dangerous. That is ridiculous. I've never seen something stupid.
They pulled me down the stairs.
Yes.
Andiamo dritto, dopodiché alla fine della strada dovrebbe essere a destra.
Sorry?
Alla fine della strada.
He might know.
You're an enforcement agent, yeah.
Did-
So you
What's the directions?
you know you
You must say that.
Canonbury Street?
Canonbury?
Canonbury.
Yeah. Up there.
She speaks very good Italian, by the way.
Well, I don't speak Italian.
Oh,
stay to us.
Do you know him? Are you black?
all right. I need to go live for that. All right, okay. That's all right. Is this the house? It's this house.
Oh, is that?
It's this house here. No, it's all right. We've got right house. It's all right. Oh, where are you going? Oh, no.
I was giving her directions.
Yeah, she's actually this house. Yeah?
Is that what?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it,
one.
are you sure?
Yeah,
Sei sicuro?
yeah, it's this house.
Thank you.
Just very briefly, I'll introduce myself to you.
You can introduce yourself, but I'm on the phone to the police, so if you
Oh,
want
right.
to stay here and keep on trying to bully and intimidate me.
No, listen, I'm not here to bully you. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I will do. I will do. I will do. Listen,
Go away now.
I'm a journalist.
Go away now.
I'm a journalist.
Move you off. Yeah.
I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist. I'm here to report on the day. Just letting you know, okay? So, obviously...
You don't bully me, okay?
So, I'm just going to basically monitor the situation. I'm going to stay around, see if any more bailiffs turn up.
Thank you.
I'll just wait around the corner for you.
Have you got a press card?
Sorry?
Have you got a press card?
I'm a journalist.
Have you got, you still have ID?
Yeah, I've got ID. I've got a driving licence.
Go away, mate.
I'm a journalist.
Face, go away.
I'm a journalist.
Trying to bully me, okay?
No, I'm not bullying you.
Go
Do you want to see my...
Go away. I'm asking you nicely to go away. Go,
Do you want to see my credentials?
go away.
All right. I'll see you around corner then. But please, be advised, I'm not here to harass you.
You are harassing me.
No, I'm just advising you. No, I'm just advising you. I'll see you around corner. If you come round the corner, I'll see you around the corner. You can get your side of the story if you want on camera anytime. Just tap me on the shoulder.
Not going to happen.
Well, if you want to, you can do. I'm a fair man. See you in a bit. I believe you're the locksmith. Okay.
Well,
and yourself? Are you here to...
I'm just.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
I'm just here.
Oh, you're not here to do with the property then?
I might be.
All right, okay. So I'm here as a journalist to get your side of the story.
No.
Why are you here today?
What is it like? Is it journalists of what?
Journalism for the people watching this. So it's not mainstream media because they tell lies.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Do you want to put your side of the story across?
I ain't got a side.
All right, okay. What about yourself?
We get paid for a job.
All right. If you want to say anything at any time.
I don't.
All right, okay. So what I'm going to...
But
Nah, it's fine.
It would offend you. So
No, you won't offend me, I promise
go
you.
away.
No, you're all right. We're fine, mate. Thank you.
Do you know what? You cannot offend me with
No,
words.
but you're trying. Yes.
No. You take care. No, you take care.
Thank you.
I don't see any trade name on the cars
Portugal one up
and any badges. Could I please have your indemnity insurance number? Are you the locksmith?
Oh, Carol, she on.
Mr. Locksmith, may I get your company registration number, please? Are you registered in company's house?
Sunday.
Excuse me, sir.
So we've gone out.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Barber, are you registered in company's house?
I'm
Could I
get-
have your trade name?
I'm
Are you
getting ready
trade?
training mine.
Can I please take your name? Sir, can I please take your name? As I said, I'm just impartial in all this, and I just need to take and make sure that everything is done smoothly and legally. So, rideon.co.uk. What's the registration in company's house? Can you please? And your name is? You're not ready to disclose that right now? Could I see your name? No, there is not your name there. Fox 6. If found, please return to partners for what's written in there? Oh, transport Islington 46, and then there is an address which is Coverdale, Coverdale Flat, London, N1 8 something else. Okay, can't see properly. Thank you very much anyway. You did not want to collaborate today. Hello again. Hi, I just got that the locksmith is busy at the moment. Could I just please take your name and just know what is your participation in this today? Sorry, I cannot hear you.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what.
I just said
I
I'm
don't know what you want.
Peace Officer Rose. I'm just here to
Peace.
peace, just to keep the
If you want to
peace.
keep peace, leave us alone. Thank you. That's it.
Are you?
Peace officer doesn't it? They keep
Yeah,
peace.
yeah. It's just
You
to
know,
keep
but
the
I'm not
peace.
involved in anything to do with this.
Oh, that's what I asked
I'm
you.
literally a chauffeur. That's all I am. So,
All you need to do is just say that.
thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, chauffeur. And let's see the other lady.
They're having an argument inside.
They are.
Wow.
Excuse me, madam. Hello? Hello? Can I see your badge? Excuse me? Are you here for these? Are you here for the eviction? No. I hope you enjoy your coffee. She enjoyed the coffee, I think. And the lady at the back? Oh, I can't see her. Okay. So, the locksmith. I'm just taking the locksmith place registration number here of the car. It's R for Romeo, O for Oscar, 2, 3, U for uniform, J for Jolly, M for Michael. And it says ride.on.co.uk. That's a website. Okie dokie.
You're saying, listen, you're saying you're a port, but you're antagonising. No, but you are. No, just fuck off.
I didn't swear at you.
Please fuck off.
No, there's an allegation being made.
No, my allegation is you are now in my space. Now get away from me.
I'm going to step back.
Just go away.
Step
You're
back.
trying to be all nice and rightful. Go away.
The allegation that
Go away.
the allegation said
Go
that
away. Sports don't.
you threatened to take someone's camera off them. Is that true? Is that true?
I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
it might not be true. I'm just asking you.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Well, you have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.
Stop trying to be on.
Bye-bye.
You're being a prick.
I'll be the prick. You can be the brat. I'm not going to get you on camera.
Okay.
There's an allegation being made
Yeah,
by
yeah.
yourself. What is that?
This gentleman on the far side getting out of the vehicle now,
Yeah.
I approached that vehicle over there,
Oh yeah.
the
4x4.
N70 YNE,
Okay.
to take a picture of the occupants.
All right.
And the white guy, I photographed second.
Right. I see.
And the
The guy in black there.
yeah, so I photographed the black guy, and he started shoving his hand up and told me not to photograph him. And I said to him, well, look, you're in a public place, so you can't tell me what to do. I'm not doing anything wrong. And then I put my camera into the interior of this vehicle, and I photographed him very quickly. And he says, I'll take that fucking phone off of you.
So it does swear I can go. I can confirm that. I've got it on
yeah.
camera. It's told me to F off.
Yeah. So, it was a bit snotty, and then him and his mate followed me across the road. So I just turned my back on them. And they sort of intimated that he was going to knock me out or something like that. I can't remember the exact words. They got it on camera up there. So I said, that's okay, I'm more than up for a fight.
Hello there. I think you've responded to this situation, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I just want to advise you something, right? I've got everything. Oh, hello again. Did we see each other the other day at a house, a shop repossession? Sorry. Anyway, this gentleman has made a false allegation against me. If it has come through to you, please watch my camera before you arrest me. Otherwise, I'll be suing you.
I'll tell you what, sir. Should I jump out? It might
Come on
be
then.
easier to.
Yeah.
Just out of courtesy, I'm filming.
Yeah.
As well, all right, mate.
We'll go away from him, then he can't hear our
I'll
conversation.
be completely honest with you. I have no idea what's going on. I've only
All right,
just
okay.
turned up, all right.
So,
But I'm happy to get your side.
yeah.
Tell me what's going
So, there's also potentially a victim up here as well.
Right.
I need to take you to him actually, as well. I'm going to tell you while we're going up.
Yep.
So basically, he made a false allegation.
We'll wait here.
All right, okay. He made a false allegation
Yep.
that I'm harassing him,
Right, okay.
right? And I never harassed him. I went to his window on his car and I said, I'm here as a journalist. It's on here. I tried to explain to him, at me. Told me to fuck off. I think. It's on here anyway. So I stepped back when he started approaching me into the shop. It's on here. It's on here. So if you have any allegation, please watch the footage before you arrest me.
Okay.
So
Well,
just
look,
let you know I'm recording as well.
Yeah, thanks.
Um,
Hi.
what we'll do is we'll hear everyone out. All right.
Brilliant.
Obviously, I've only just turned up. Okay, so I'm not aware of any allegations that have been made. Not that there hasn't been one, but I'm not aware of that at the moment. all
I
right?
want to make you aware of the
So,
fact that please tell your colleague as well, because he's actually informing him of whatever he is. I don't know whether he's trying to tell lies or fit me up, but it's on here the truth.
Okay.
Camera never lies.
All right.
Bailiffs do sometimes. Sometimes.
So the original call that we have come out to is an enforcement officer trying to execute a warrant at an address.
Okay.
Um,
That was
So-
before I got here.
yeah, that may well be the case.
Is it?
So I
Is it
think-
just something?
I'm here as a journalist.
Is it something?
Just to let you know, I'm documenting the day.
Is it something to do with your address?
No. I'm from north. Can you not tell?
You're sort of just filming it as a bystander.
I'm a journalist. I told him I'm a journalist.
Where up north from?
I can't remember. I've got bad memory.
Yeah.
Sheffield, that's it.
Sheffield.
But before that, it was Lancashire.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
that, it was my mother. Okay. Right, we'll go around corner, shall we? My mother.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, the bailiffs have arrived. Oh, yeah. Can I just ask you, have you actually seen the paperwork? It's got a stamp on it called Queen's Bench. The Queen's Bench stamp is actually Queen's Bench, and she passed away, bless her. Just double check the top left, sir.
If I could just correct you, it's now the King's Bench.
But the stamp, have a look at the stamp, it says it, Queen's Bench. Just go and change your paperwork before you proceed. It's an illegal warrant.
So, it's the same with us. I swore my oath, my attestation to the Queen. You swear it to the Crown.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's King or Queen. It's
Right.
still in place. It's still a legally binding document, sir.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the thing.
I'm here as a journalist, and if there's any false allegations made by this gentleman, please watch the footage.
Yeah, you're completely entitled to, sir.
Has there been any, do you know? Any false allegations yet?
No.
Do I need to pack a toothbrush and, suitcase?
I think you're all good.
Oh, good. I'm not going to get in your way.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Come back to my car.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, the offer is still open. If you want to tell your side of the story, sir, the camera's for you as well. I'm a fair person, you see. And also, you might want to investigate the allegations about this man here who's been swearing at me with the deaf and blinding, and I've got it on camera. Be careful, sir, you're a chauffeur, you said. Be a chauffeur, not a swearer. Oh, and by the way, I heard your conversation in car. It's on here.
So look at the date here.
Yeah.
Okay, on the third one, I think we sorted it.
I'll leave that with you.
There you go.
We all with me, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Hello.
Hello there.
I'm only going to speak to you.
Can I have to speak to the
Sorry, can I?
Can I speak to the police?
Yeah?
Hi.
How can I
Can I speak to the police without you guys, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Morning. My name's PC John. You alright?
Yes, are you here as a constable?
Yes.
Okay, so you're here to keep the peace.
I'm here to prevent a breach of the peace, but I also have a duty in law that any High Court orders,
In law
there is legislation
or-
to assist anyone with a High
Or
Court
illegal.
warrant.
You are for you anyway. Let's not worry.
Yeah.
But you are going to keep the peace, though.
I'm here to prevent a breach of the peace, but we also have a duty to assist any High Court writs or High Court enforcement orders.
Have you
I
got?
believe it's the same one that this lady here is holding, and I've seen the copies. Yeah,
You've seen it.
yeah, I've seen it and looked through, and it's been explained to me by the enforcement officer that's here to carry out his duty as well as a High Court enforcement
Okay, so
officer.
can we go through things?
Yeah, of course we can.
That says the Queen's Bench.
Yeah,
That's the King's Bench.
yeah.
You need to have a number, a reference.
Okay, I'm sure he'll be able to provide it if you ask him.
Okay, so that's well, he provided it to me.
Okay.
This is the writ he provided.
And then just answering the bit about the Queen's Bench and the King's Bench,
Well,
obviously,
there's a reference she in there.
after the accession of His Majesty, everything gets changed slow time.
Yes.
Police officers swear an oath to the Crown, even though we swear it to the Queen. It's the same thing, they're interchangeable. So that stamp doesn't have to say, as far as I'm aware, the King's Bench. The King's Bench and the Queen's Bench is interchangeable. Like everyone changed to KC to QC and stuff like that at the moment of accession.
Okay, so but then the bailiff said to me as well
Yeah.
that they've updated everything because since COVID,
Yeah.
that they don't have to have rubber seal. It doesn't need to be signed by
He
the
explained that to me, that the
So
documentation is now done electronically following
So
COVID.
then if they've updated everything,
Yeah.
surely that they would have updated this. And then the thing is as well, if the policies have been updated, surely the public should be able to be advised about that as so that
Yeah.
they can do. So we didn't know
Well,
that.
my
so
understanding is that there's
on
been
this-
multiple court appearances and multiple communications. Obviously, this is the last level of
Between-
enforcement. I'm not sure between the parties involved.
Yeah,
I've just
so-
turned up today. I'm
I
not
know.
fully aware of the
I
background information.
appreciate that. So
I'm
I
trying to
have
help
been-
both parties.
100%.
Yeah.
So, and also as well. So this is the writ that they've been served.
Yeah.
So when we're doing, because we don't use legal representation.
Yeah.
Right, and we have a right to do so because the public can be litigants in person, can't
Yeah.
they? Right, so on the advice of the lawyer, because this is from the law centre, you can't see it.
Okay.
They said to me, an eviction warrant, right? You can see there. The only way that you can done is by completing the specific form N244, which I have done.
Okay.
But then the bailiff then said to me, no.
Okay.
That's
Well,
not
you're
what
probably
you
best
need
to
do.
address these questions to the bailiff, because I've seen his paperwork for multiple
Okay,
court
so
appearances
the thing
and a
is-
paper trail.
So what I'm saying to you is, as the woman that's affected by this,
Yeah.
I had to, it's not like I've just been sitting there twiddling my thumbs, so I was speaking with the benefits, no, the housing lawyer.
Yeah.
And the housing lawyer said to me, as soon as you get the notice of eviction, you must apply to the court for an N244 eviction. If I was supposed to apply for a leave of stay, she should have informed me of that.
Okay.
Right? And that's because this is from the law centre. It's in the law centre because of there was this, when I applied for the benefits codes must pay in a not in the right way, and she said, okay, you can dispute that. So that's why I was talking with the benefits people, and then I was talking to the housing people, because yes, there's been a lot of communication between the two of us.
Yeah.
Because I've got questions. They're saying the legislation says this, legislation says that. Then also the legislation also says Local Government Act 1888, all duties and liabilities of the inhabitants of the county shall become the duties and liabilities of the council.
Okay.
No, and then there's a variety of questions like that I had been asking and never got any clarification on those points.
Obviously, we're not a part of that. Okay, I don't know the previous, but I know that the gentleman, the enforcement agent, has got the paper trail. He's got the list of all the court orders. I believe this has been going on for a couple of years now. Things have been put in place. There've been multiple appearances. This is now, as far as I'm aware, the top level of enforcement, and they do have to enact the enforcement today. It is going to have to take place.
I hear that. What I'm trying to say to you is then, okay, so the reason why you're doing this is because I haven't paid rent, so you want me to pay the you want me to, if you receive payment today, will you go away?
It will be something like that you'll have to discuss with the bailiff. I'm not at liberty to make that discussion. I know previously when there's been to court, I've seen all the paperwork, there was an agreement to pay arrears, a small amount per month, but I don't think that they've received any payment.
I didn't receive that payment.
Yeah, again, that's not part of our process. That would be something you'd have to speak to the enforcement officer about. Would you like to speak to him?
So, you can speak to him, but for now, it's not that you say that it's going to happen today. So the thing is, as a member of the public or the people, we need to be able to get advice how to be able to find how to work the system that we're in.
Yeah.
Right. And so if those what's online, because everything's online now, is not available, is incorrect, or we get advice in the right. If you're saying the lawyer should have said to me, the only way that you're going to stop this is a legal stay, then I would have applied for a legal stay because the lawyer.
Yeah.
I was.
But again, that's between you and the lawyer. I don't know what advice you've received.
This is the lawyer that they told me to get in contact with.
Okay.
It was Inton told me to speak to them.
Okay. Again, I'm not part of that process. I don't know advice what you have been given or what you're meant to be given.
So
okay. But the High Court writ is here. It's in writing,
this is the
and they're going to have to.
writ,
they are going to have to enact it today.
Okay. So you can enact it, but this is fraudulent.
It's not fraudulent.
It is fraudulent.
It's not. I think we're going to agree to disagree on that one.
You can't have it like that, and it needs to be signed by the judge, and there needs to be a phone number. You can't just.
Well, you can speak to the enforcement officer and see about the phone number. I've explained already that the King and Queen's been interchangeable since His Majesty came to the throne.
Yes, but then if that's the paperwork, if you're coming to pick someone out of their home that they've been in since 1979, you need to get your paperwork.
Again, I'm not part of all the previous stuff or the rent arrears or stuff like that.
You need to get your paperwork ready.
It's not us that needs to get the paperwork ready.
Well, then you're here. That's what I'm saying to you.
I'm here. Obviously, I've seen.
You should be impartial, right?
Yeah.
And then
but I also have a duty to enact.
What are you? Are you
legally trained?
Okay, so maybe.
Are you legally trained? It's Misconduct because it's a word.
Because this is this is a legal paper. You're saying this is a writ,
Right.
so this is a legal
You
paper.
can speak to the enforcement officer. He will explain to you. He's happy to speak to you,
Yeah.
explain the issues that you've
But
got.
He's not legally trained, so therefore
Okay.
that's why
He's
I'm
legally
saying-
trained. He's legally authorised to carry out this work on behalf of the High Court. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here. I've seen his credentials. He's here to carry out this writ.
Then they just come
You have to be impartial.
Being raised, this lady.
Is there any due process in court still? Is there due process in court still?
There is, and also
Right, okay.
because
Okay,
what-
thank you.
I'll have a conversation with you, but not with him.
It's fine.
Okay?
Right on.
Okay, so the thing is, I've looked at the writ that you sent to me,
Yeah.
and we've just had a look at it, and your paperwork, you're coming here to sort of kick me out of the house, but your
I'm
paperwork,
not kicking you out.
whatever, sorry, I will use the right words.
Yeah.
Your paperwork, you need, if it's in the High Court, if it's in the High Court of Justice, King's Bench Division, you need a claim number. This is the County Court, you've got the two claim things together. The date is for 22, so a writ can expire. The seal is for the Queen's Bench. So, and then you said,
Okay,
you said
let me
since
correct you.
COVID, let me finish my thing. You said to me that this is the writ that you printed off, right? Because now they've changed it.
Another one, I just printed another one.
Yes, so you've got yours and you give me your copy. So we've got.
Oh, it is my copy, but rather than a court and I
we're
try
being
to take it
pedantic
back,
here
I'll let
now,
you
we're being
have it.
pedantic,
So,
but
it's addressed not to you, so you can
and then
have it.
you said to me, this is the writ, right? And it says that I need Claire. Where's Claire?
Clear?
It says to Claire
Claire
Louise Sandbrook. Who's that?
She's the authorised High Court Enforcement Officer for England and Wales.
Is she coming? Is she here?
She doesn't have to come.
She doesn't have to come. So where's the thing to say that you can stand in her place?
Okay. That's in legislation.
No, where's
I'm not
where's
gonna-
your
Madam,
paper?
as I've said to you, I'm
Did
not
get
going to
what I'm
argue.
saying? This is meant to be clear that.
That's the legal paperwork that everyone's
Yeah.
provided.
Yeah,
This is how it's done. This is how precedent
So I'm
is
not
set.
going to argue with you. I told you I'm not going to argue
Okay,
with
can
you.
I speak to the? It's about payment, right? You want payment.
I don't want payment, no.
So what is it that you want?
I'm here to take possession of the property.
So-
As I've said, the only person who stops me is London Borough of Islington because I'm enforcing the
Who
writ
is
on
here
their
for
behalf.
London Borough of Islington?
People over there.
Can they come? Can the London Borough of Islington come in? Because this is between London Borough and Islington, isn't it? And no, Colleen,
Yeah?
Colleen,
Hello?
come. Alison.
Hi.
And so, all of this is about because obviously I haven't paid rent, so it's a debt.
Okay, this is Alison to speak to.
Alison.
I deal with the tenancy side.
I don't want cameras on me.
All right then.
You've got a choice. Walk away.
Not much choice then.
But you need to help this lady now.
She's offering to help, but she doesn't want to be on film, which she's perfectly entitled to do in a public place. So
Oh, fine.
if you're here to try and assist this
Okay, you
lady,
do what you want.
and you're actually genuinely hearted, want to assist this lady,
you
just
want.
turn the cameras off for a couple of minutes. I'll still be recording and step aside so they can have an honest discussion
Okay,
about how to
so-
resolve this situation.
Do you want to take this? That's a promissory note because it's actually promissory notes that you're after, debt instruments, and you've accepted it. So it's not delinquent.
Can I just advise you? They've said there's still paperwork in.
Step aside or you'll be arrested for obstruction.
Whoa, there's steps. Dynamic risk assessment first. They're dangerous steps. Them steps are dangerous.
Get out the way.
That is ridiculous. I've never seen something stupid. You need to intervene there. That's a health and safety hazard. They never did a dynamic risk assessment. And you guys are responsible for this.
Step downstairs. Step downstairs and be left rest.
in the property, madam, you're not going in the property. You know, you wouldn't have left your own.
You slowly walk downstairs and you won't
Where's the officer? Can you get me in, please?
There were no dynamic risk assessment there. Police officers, you saw what happened. That's a criminal act. There was assault there. People fell over. You need to take them bailiffs away and reassess this. Right. So, if you're worried about filming, stop filming. That's fine. You have a right to in public. But I just saw some criminality today, and you're a party to this. That's ridiculous.
and we have a duty to act as yes, we will, in terms of the High Court. Okay.
How versus how? A police officer must arrest the bailiff if he places the debtor in fear of violence or harm.
So how do I get kicked in the face then? Yeah. That's the rules, that's the legislation right there. You've just breached You've just breached If I get up off the floor, I'm going to crawl my way up. I know.
So you're not a chauffeur, you're a locksmith. You're a liar as well, and you swear.
There's room for you to walk through here if you'd like to walk down. It's been explained several times, paperwork has been provided, notice has been given.
You know you can shoot that.
Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, Section 26, you can get 14 years for assisting this. I actually saw on camera there's no dynamic risk assessment by anybody, not even police officers, to advise the bailiffs. Did you advise the bailiffs before they started? There's steps there, I saw everything, and I'm a witness, and so is the camera. If you proceed, sir, you could be potentially incriminate yourself now. Just think about what you're doing. He's not a chauffeur, he's a nice lad, really. We just had a misunderstanding. If you're trusting that warrant's legal, even the police officers can be liable. Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, because they've allowed it to happen. They never did anything to stop anybody getting hurt.
Feel good, do you, Colin?
Somebody really, somebody loud.
And you're actually complicit. You might just want to advise them to rethink about this situation. I'm just trying to help you legally. Just advise them to just rethink. Because if this turns out to be criminal, you're both implicated now. Where does it say in this government document that bailiffs can push past people? It doesn't. Did Scott Hines push past people? We could try this another day and perhaps do it more peaceful next time. Just want to advise you, nothing personal, it's about due process. Liberty of subject, 1354.
You're perfectly entitled to take up your
Turn your backs on the law, that's correct.
process and with the
That's what you just did anyway.
Yeah, I've already given it several times to different people here. Okay, well, soldier number was 2180 Charlie November.
To gain entry to residential
2180 Charlie November.
without specific authorization.
Don't talk to me.
Why not? Well, I'll do it like this, please. Disgusting the way you're carrying on. Vile is probably the better word, yeah.
States that enforcement agents may not use force.
So I'm still talking to you. Vile you are.
That's all right.
They're basically up all over YouTube.
So they've unlawfully broken into every tenant's property.
Listen, they've got the paperwork. That's why they're
I
here.
just stated case example. You're
Sir,
not allowed to use.
I'm listening to you. Please, if I talk, could you respectfully listen? Yeah. They've got their side of us why they're here. We're here to prevent breach of the peace.
They pulled me down the stairs.
Supposed to.
Yes,
You broke my arm.
Charlie November.
They've approached with a plan in hand. There's a plan in hand here because police officers were already on scene. What's the urgency for the blue lights?
It's a bit kind to people. It's okay. They've got in. Yep.
Can I just ask you why have you attended? Because there were police officers here already.
Sorry? Are you going to participate or you just...
Colleagues are safe for
You
Just help that. You've also facilitated an assault as well.
So,
I mean, I haven't done anything positive here, so...
Your fault's your organisation.
And also liberty of subject 1354 is enforced here because the lady said there's still due process in court. And as officers, there's one of you here who could just double check that. And if you read that, you will actually reassess, and you should reassess yourself. Liberty of subject 1354, you're all informed. Due process is still taking place, the lady said. You have a due diligence now to serve the public, and I've informed every one of you. Criminal Justice Act, Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, Section 26, you can get up to 14 years. And anybody participating in that, don't laugh about it, because that might be your last laugh. I've just got your best interest at heart, that's all. Oh, we've got a van here now. Interesting.
I'm not going to engage now if you're just trying to...
There was no dynamic risk assessment created.
Explained several times.
I observed that, it's on camera. And I'd like to show you, gentlemen. You've just turned up. Will you take that viewing now? Will you take that viewing now?
Grievances to the courts, okay, and you can make a complaint about our
CN.
Will you take that viewing now? I've got it on camera.
3241.
It's alright, his eyeballs me. He knows I'm here.
This one.
It's alright.
But I've seen the paperwork, the High Court writ, I said to you when we first spoke, and the actions there, okay, I know it's not a process.
Do you trust your colleague to be correct?
I trust my colleague judgment.
Well, you shouldn't do. You should check for yourself. You're individually a different person. Police officers did not do a dynamic risk assessment. It's all on camera. They have a duty to act with impartiality. Some of these officers do know what's happened, but they're going to protect the colleagues right now. But when I check their notebooks later in the report that I make, some of these officers will be held accountable. You can always come back another day. That's your choice. Just want to advise, I'm not filming you, don't worry. Take my glasses off. Basically, what I've seen is no dynamic risk assessment. I've got it all on camera. I do believe some of your officers are committing an offence now, and I think what's happened here is unlawful. So you need to actually look at my footage before you act any further, and I'm willing to show you. I'm here as a journalist, and the due process is still going on in the court. This lady's confirmed that, and I've advised them of liberty of subject 1354. It still exists, but while there's due process in court, they cannot take the property away. If you just have a look yourself, you'll see what I'm saying. You guys go off the law, don't you? So now that I've informed you of that, what are you going to do? Look at liberty of subject 1354.
What happened to I'm not filming you, we're having a nice chat, and then as soon as you said you're
a nice person, right? I get it. I'm sorry.
So you were a bit deceptive in your approach there, weren't you?
Do you know what?
Filming.
I don't trust the police.
Yeah.
I really don't. So help me trust the police.
But you just tricked me. So
no,
what?
Well, police have tricked me. Can I tell you how they tricked me? I've just had to sue the police 4 days ago, and they capitulated out of court. I wanted it to go to court. But you know what? I settled, right?
I think they always settle pretty much, don't they?
Do you know what? Let's not go there.
No,
just look at the liberty of subject 1354 and ask that lady, is there still process?
Thank you very much.
The council's here, they will know. Okay. So you can make a little investigation to keep it lawful. If you're going to let it go on, I've informed you. What's your number?
Is it there?
Sorry, I can't see it. It's dark.
Is it there? 1115.
Sorry?
1115.
1115. And sorry, can I have your number?
2444.
Sorry?
2444.
Did you hear what I was talking about? Liberty of subject 1354? Sorry?
I heard it, sir.
Please look it up. You cannot sit there because you're just observing.
The bailiffs have shown their fraudulent paperwork to the police. The police have then said under some legislation that they can enable, using reasonable force, the bailiffs to enter the property. What the police actually did was the police went up the stairs with the bailiff, assaulting peaceful members of the public who offered no resistance. They took no health and safety risks at all, were pushing people down the stairs. They assisted them in every way they could, and they are standing there, but they've been told that they've broken the rules, they've been told what the law is, and they don't care. You know, we need more people at these events. We need to stand up for each other, because they're going to come to all of us in the end, and the council workers are actually standing there gloating that they've seized the property.
Mens rea, the guilty mind, and actus reus, the guilty act, all play a part in successful convictions. Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015 Section 26 are specifically for police constables. Subsection 1. A police constable listed in subsection 3 commits an offence if he or she A. exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly, and B. knows or ought to know that the exercise is improper. Subsection 2. A police constable guilty of an offence under this section is liable, on conviction on indictment, to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 14 years, or a fine, or both. Subsection 4 goes on to read, for the purpose of this section, a police constable exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly. If A. he or she exercises a power or privilege of a constable for the purpose of achieving a benefit for himself or herself, or a benefit or a detriment for another person, and B. A reasonable person would not expect the power or privilege to be exercised for the purpose of achieving that benefit or detriment. So, because you've only just arrived, this was a police-led operation, and it's a civil matter. I've just been informed, and it's on camera, by an independent person, that the police led this operation, and I believe they colluded with the bailiff in a civil matter. You've just arrived, you didn't see it, and I'm prepared to show you on camera, but you cannot ignore this. 3520. You're looking at criminals up there, and you can be held accountable for ignoring a concern that's legitimate. You've just implicated yourself by ignoring the matter. I'll give you a chance. 3241. Are you willing to talk about this? So he's going to claim he's on an operation. But these guys up here led the operation. They've made a mistake. They can rectify this by doing the right thing now. Come back another day. But do not lead it by the police. And this is the face of the police today, watching it happen, taking part.
And that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
What they're saying it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because they're basically committing high treason. Yeah.
Huh?
They're committing high treason.
Well, I know, but they don't know that.
Well, they do know that, so it's told them.
They don't know that.
They've been told quite a few things today and ignored quite a lot. Even that. Any final words before you go? Come on, mate, it's nothing personal. Don't shut the door.
Go today, or go first thing tomorrow, and then contact me. Okay?
And then
I'm not going to do anything until tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, all right. Okay, and then also, just so you know, I did put on, I did what I was advised to do by the...
Speak to Alison, because it's
Okay,
to do with the rents.
I know, but I did...
I hear what you're saying.
All I'm saying is that it's not like I was just doing whatless, and I didn't do it. No,
I understand.
I was what is this about? What is this
I
about?
don't even know what N24 or whatever
because
it
that's
is.
what they advised me to do, so I did it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that
So then, and then the courts have stamped it, so that we've got it. And I've got that. I got that.
We've got all their
Yeah,
faces.
and I've got the stamp.
We've got all the lots of names. Yes,
Yeah.
they live and
Okay,
everything.
Yeah.
thank you.
Have you got your money and everything?
Money?
If it's upstairs,
I got nothing.
just give her a money before you leave. Get it.
Money? What money?
I don't know. Have you got money?
I got nothing. I think I was quite calm during the whole process, considering it's quite a nerve-wracking thing. And I didn't understand why, you know, everyone says you've got to have a high rate, their paperwork isn't correct, but they enforce it. The legislation says one thing, and then they do something else. You know? I don't understand. Legal and law are two different things. But they said this is not the end and I can still ask for a re-entry. What I don't understand is the lawyer in the law centre says the only thing that can squash an eviction is an N244. I submitted an N244, but they don't want to see that. They said, no, you've got to do a leave of stay. So then why are one law telling you something? What I don't understand why there's no transparency, or it's like A, then B, then C, then D. Why is the lawyer saying N244? The council was saying leave of stay. Why is the Ritz Bailiffs got no still, no rubber stamp? It's 2 years old. Don't they go out of time? I don't know. Because we don't understand what legal is, do we? They said to us that they're here to keep the peace, but they're also here to enforce the bailiffs, because it was a high court order, and that is why they pushed past us. That's their standing. My standing is not that, because obviously I've got my side, which is, well, we've got paperwork, and we've got it's a controversy because there's a process in court happening right now. So obviously they're in a position where they think they're right. And they've got the brute force, and they've got the uniform and all the magic spells that's behind that. So yeah, they can win. And it is scary because I had to take deep breaths and I was chanting and everything. So, but I still think it's all right, because it's not the end. I'm still going to keep on, because I still think these questions need to be asked. There's a thing in law that's first in time, first in line. And there's Local Government Act 1888, Section 79 and 78. The councils need to answer that question. They're supposed to be looking after us. We live in paradise already. We're supposed to be looked after. You're not supposed to be raping us every minute for every second. Listen, now you got to pay £7 money to just get rid of your grass. You know, ULEZ, this, rent is hiked up, council tax hiked up, everything's hiked up, food's hiked up, everything hiked up, and it's for a debt note, a debt instrument. And that's another story.
Misconduct in public office, updated 7th of July 2023. Misconduct in public office is a common law offence that can be tried only on indictment. Misfeasance, malfeasance and nonfeasance are three terms used in the context of misconduct by public officials. They refer to different types of actions or inactions that can result in a breach of duty by a public official. Misfeasance refers to a situation where a public official performs a legal duty, but does so in a wrongful or negligent manner. This means that the official acted improperly or failed to take the proper care when performing their duties. Misfeasance can occur when an official uses their position to benefit themselves or someone else, rather than acting in the public interest. Malfeasance refers to an intentional or deliberate act by a public official that is illegal, wrongful, or unjust. This can include actions such as bribery, extortion, or embezzlement. Malfeasance is an intentional wrongdoing by the public official and is often seen as more serious than misfeasance. Nonfeasance refers to a failure to act or perform a duty that is required by law. This can occur when a public official fails to take action to prevent harm, or fails to provide a service that they are required to provide. Nonfeasance can occur when an official fails to act despite being aware of a problem, or when they fail to carry out their responsibilities in a timely manner. Misfeasance, malfeasance and nonfeasance are critical concepts in understanding legal liability and ethical conduct, especially for those in positions of authority or professional responsibility. All three types of conduct can be seen as a breach of duty by a public official and may result in disciplinary action, civil liability, or even criminal charges. When can bailiffs enter a property? The statutory position is that bailiffs are required to give 7 days' notice before they first visit a debtor's property, known as an enforcement notice. A debtor does not have to let bailiffs into the home when they knock on the door. Bailiffs are not allowed to push past an individual to gain entry or jam their foot into a door to prevent it being shut. However, bailiffs are permitted to enter an individual's home without using force by using any usual means of entry. This might include entering through an unlocked door, gate, or attached garage.